Welcome to Leap Taken. Here at Leap Taken, I talk about all things witchy, craft related, law of attraction, manifesting, esoteric, and everything else in between. And today I am doing a witchy plan with me. I'm going to be working in my Book of Shadows planner. So this is a happy planner, 2024 planner. I absolutely adore this, and I think this is one of my favorite ones. I probably would have used it myself. Again, I still have not put my name here. I don't know because I haven't figured out what I want to put yet. Listen, it's still in the first quarter. I have time. Anyway, but I love the way the pages look in this particular planner. I use this again as a Book of Shadows planner, meaning it's not, I don't, use it like a planner. I basically, things that I find throughout the weeks, the months, or so forth that I want to capture, rituals, spells, recipes, things of that nature. I like to put it here. Eventually, I will take from here, and if I use them, and I want to include them in other books, I do that. So I like to always do a monthly page. I try to fill in at least the new moon, full moon, any other kind of like interesting holidays, sometimes pagan holidays and things like that. We're going to go ahead and add a page though. Because this is not like your typical planner, I do things different. So I was reading the book, The Art and Practice of Spiritual Herbalism. Let me show you. Get to the cover. Let me make sure I bookmark the page I'm on so I can come back to it. Yeah, let me show you the cover. So if you've ever seen this book, here it is by Karen M. Rose. The Art and Practice of Spiritual Herbalism, Transform, Heal, and Remember with the Power of Plants and Ancestral Medicine. So this is something I've been reading, and I would like to use this recipe. I want to capture this. This is for a sacred womb tea. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and put this in my book. So this is definitely one of those things that I would do. And of course, I would add this in a spell. I would consider this a ritual to make the tea and consume the tea. But let's get to adding it. So I have a couple different things here. I have these look like actual dried flowers. These are actually stickers that I got off of Amazon some time ago. So I'm going to use some of these in just the decor and dressing it up. I think I like these. But yeah, you'll see in a minute, they look very realistic. Maybe this one. We'll see. They look really realistic. So we're going to use some of this. I may use some stamps. I have some different washi tape here. I have some paper here as well, like scrap paper. I got these some years ago, like when I mean years, probably 6-7 years ago at Hobby Lobby. I don't know if they still sell them. I recently found my old stash of planner supplies, and this was in it when I packed everything up and moved from Florida to Arizona. So yeah, isn't that fun? So I'm gonna just take a couple pages here. I think I'm gonna need about 3. We're just gonna take these out. I knew I was gonna use that color pink. I don't know if I'm gonna use anything from here, but I wanted to have it just in case. I like the flowers. It feels feminine, setting a vibe. Okay, so yeah, let's get into how we're going to do this. So I think because I'm going to be writing the recipe, I was thinking about writing it directly on the pink. I might just do that. I'm not sure, but I want to get this down regardless. But let me cut it. I'm all over the place with this. I'm so excited. I found this recipe and I was like, oh, I really want to try to make that tea. I'd love to know if I have the results that the tea promises. I'm going to tell you something about my personal journey. I have fibroids. Is that there are a lot of people out there telling you to do different things and 100%, not 100%, but they basically claim it works. Drink this tea, do this, do that. And listen, I don't know. Maybe for some people they claim it did. So far, none of that's worked for me. None of it's worked for me. But that's okay. even if it's just for the purposes of just a little bit more relief potentially, I'll take it. But I'm very curious. I'm very curious to see if this tea works. Like, I'm optimistic. And maybe it's a matter of just tweaking it. Maybe my system responds to it. Or, like I said, at the most, I just get some relief. That would be awesome. That would be really great. I could just get relief. So, from the symptoms of having fibroids. This is a little crooked, but I'm going to do some washing around so it's okay. So I wanted that whole page covered. So I'm going to go ahead and set all this up. Again, the recipe is for a sacred wound tea. And yeah, the recipe makes about 4 cups. I think I'll leave it alone. I'm not going to try to make modifications to it. I'll just take it as is and put it in my book. But yeah, I'm going to get to actually setting it up, and I'll stop talking and get to that right now. Okay, so this is the completed work. Sacred Womb Tea. The tea is formulated with astringent, nourishing, and toning herbs that aid in strengthening the uterus. And it calls for nettle leaves, oat straw, lady's mantle, raspberry leaves, and spearmint leaves. I have red raspberry, spearmint, and the oat straw. I'll just need to order some nettle and lady's mantle. I don't have those things. I'm pretty sure I don't have nettle, but I know I don't have the lady's mantle. And basically, you just make it like a tea. Now, the thing that I will be adding to this is honey, for sure. And what I love about using my Book of Shadows planner is that, so I create these really cool pages, and I can handle this a couple different ways. One, I just like a space where I get to create. I like playing with stickers and papers and washi tape and stamps and things like this. So I don't see this as, oh, but then you have to do it all over again in another book. that's a fun time. That's a great time for me. That's not a deterrent. So if I enjoy this, this will go someplace else. I'll probably put it in my cottage witchery book of shadows. I would just do an insert, a quick, like a parchment paper, like a card, and just have the recipe in there, because I sort of like having stuff like that there. But another thing I've been thinking about, and I will definitely take you guys on a journey, is creating and I attempted to do this before, and I actually have something I can use, but a kitchen magic grimoire. I would call it my kitchen magic grimoire. It would include things like potions and teas and, food, herbal information. So it would be very all encompassing, which is perfect for a cottage witch. So that is something that's going to be an overtime type of work. I mean, I'm cool with that because I like doing stuff like this, but I'm seriously considering starting that. Let me know if you have that. Do you have a kitchen magic grimoire, or, a magical recipe book where it's just like consumables, herbs, potions, food recipes, drink recipes, including like alcohol? Do you have things in there for like healing, like a salve, creating a salve for like dry skin, and, like herbal remedies in general, which typically would be found in the kitchen, because most likely you're preparing these things in a kitchen, right? So let me know in the comments if you have anything like that. But I think I want to start it. I have a book. I got it some time ago. It's like a binder. I think I might do it. I'm talking myself into it. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if you've enjoyed this. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. And also consider hitting the join button to join Leap Taken membership. That it does support the channel. I'd greatly appreciate you. And also there are perks like 40% off over at leaptaken.com, plus exclusive content for members only. Also head over to my website, leaptaken.com. You can check out the services that I offer there. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and I appreciate you all. All right, bye.